Thank you, divine source of all love and all light. Thank you for this here and now. Thank you for this me and this being. I thank you, all my guardian angels, my archangels, my spirit guides, my runner guides, my nature guides, my joy guides, my fairies. I thank you, my Ori, my highest self, my highest seat of consciousness. I thank you, my ancestors. I thank you, my Orishas. I thank you, my galactic soul family. I thank you, my cosmic origins. I thank you, all these beings and all the souls of love, light, truth, harmony, unity, clarity. I thank you and I honor your presence. I revere your love, your guidance, those intuitive nudges, those subtle impulses. I thank you, Bashar, Abraham, Disease, Seth, Zero. I thank you, all my ascended masters. I thank you for being here with me in Holy Communion. As the timing is ripe to meet the angel of light, to usher in this welcoming, this knowing, this understanding in communion with love and light and harmony. If it is integration that is timely, let it be enough. Let it be gentle. Let it be easy. Let it be fulfilling. Let it be clarifying. Let it be eye-opening. And let it be heart expanding. I welcome your love and I trust in the knowing of the perfect timing of all the unfolding of the orchestration that is my divine life, of the unfoldment that is my divine path, of the revealing of my divine assignment, of the embodying of my soul essence. May this be a loving, gentle, fruitful, soothing, joyful, expansive experience. Ashe. 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 The angel of light. I am the angel of light, the angel of illumination, the angel of truth, firstborn, above and beyond all, to guard and protect the power of light, the existence of light within the universe, within your world. The principles of light are clear and evident. They are about illumination, clarity, and truth. Light enables us to see, to distinguish one thing from the other, to have knowledge of something's true form and shape, to navigate and steer. In the spiritual world, those seekers on the path often try to determine mystical and occult symbols in a very cryptic and complicated way, where in truth, the spiritual attributes and essences which are conveyed by phrases or images are evident and straightforward with regard to the image or word that is used to describe the nature of the energy itself. For centuries, for thousands of years, mankind has contemplated, has cogitated on the meaning of light, and yet the symbolic interpretation is open and clear. It requires no complex understanding of metaphysical truth, but a simple, innocent, wide-eyed comprehension of what the phrase truly means. As the angel of light, it was given to me to protect all those who work to bring the light of the divine to earth, to guide them and aid them by attuning them to the power and presence of the divine light itself, by monitoring their attempts to commune with this force, and by facilitating the procedures through which they might be used as conduits and vessels through which this radiance might pass. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Angel. It also falls to me to monitor the balance of light energy in the universe, to ensure that it does not become imbalanced in any way, but remains in harmony with its counterpart, the presence of shadow, of darkness, that is required at this moment in time in order to sustain duality and polarity within your universe. The law of polarity exists here and must be obeyed until such a time as the consciousness of man is expanded sufficiently to be able to remove themselves from the lower limitations of universal law. When the consciousness of man and the universe itself will be lifted into higher states of vibrational truth that will enable it to transcend the lower limitations of the laws of the universe that resonate in the lower frequencies of reality. Until such a time, the balance must remain. And yet, of course, it is in the very nature of light and darkness to seek to consume one another and remain supreme. And so, although it is that the balance must remain, the light and darkness are continually and eternally at war with each other, seeking opportunities to grow, opportunities to consume, opportunities to triumph, opportunities to be the greater part of the balance. There are also forces that exist, intelligences that govern over darkness, that have the same function that I play within your universe, to ensure that the darkness, that the shadow, does not become imbalanced in any way. My intelligence and the intelligence of my counterpart oversee these forces but are not part of them. It is our duty only to sustain harmony and to try to rein in the forces to which we are bound and prevent them from consuming each other in a disharmonious fashion. Everything that occurs in the macrocosm occurs within the microcosm too. Our existence is paralleled by the existence of governing psychological aspects of your own consciousness, which seek to maintain a balance within your own being of the light and dark factions of your own mind. Mankind has a natural predisposition towards goodness and positivity, but there is also an element that exists within man that is dark and scurrilous also. This force, known as the shadow self, known as the id, contains within it all that mankind has been led to believe and see to be unscrupulous, dark, and shameful within the personality and character of man. Anger, rage, jealousy, fear, envy, vengeance, darkness, hate. Forces which have at times risen up in man and consumed him through war, through acts of bullying and belligerence, through dark times of control and despotism. However, this presence serves as a function, as the darkness, as the shadow within your universe does also. It motivates and strengthens, it steers and guides in a negative way. It enables us to see more clearly the definition of light within our existence and helps us to transcend that we know we must not become. One of the first stages of personal development, of conscious expression of the spiritual mind, is a realization of the existence of light and darkness within the self and within the world. Not the simple comprehension of preconditioning regarding what is considered socially to be acceptable or not, but rather a deeper inner spiritual awareness of light and dark. An awareness of that expands and reveals and exposes, and that consumes and clouds and veils. How hate and fear, how anger and suppression, how bullying and greed veil the truth, hide the light, consume the positivity, diminish the divine, and how light and education, how healing and love, how joy and optimism expand and open the possibilities, the probabilities, the potentials of existence, and enable the divine to be more known and seen. Light is illumination, an unfoldment, an exposing of truth. In the New Age community, in the spiritual world, much is spoken of it, and the term love and light is used in order to express New Age greetings positive energy, and good thoughts. Love and light, or white light, is an energy which encourages unfoldment, encourages exposure, encourages growth, and the unfurling of inner divinity. It is enlightenment, it is realization, and when sent with good intent, can enable those who languish in illness or pain, in confusion or despair, to see the true course that will steer them free from the situation in which they find themselves, and enable them to find the courage, the connection to the divine that they need in order to prevail. It is an energy which heals through education, which liberates through revelation and clarity. It is an energy that can transform any and all dark situation through knowledge and truth. The truth that comes from light is not always of an external nature. Your reality is created by you yourselves and determined by your perception of yourself and the way in which you then enforce your reality to interface with your assumptions regarding your own nature and being. If you have accepted projections that have been placed upon you in your youth, that you are unfortunate, foolish, and unworthy, then you will create for yourself a reality in which these things are reinforced and made manifest around you. If you are encouraged to believe yourself as being strong, wise, intelligent, worthy, and good, then you will create for yourself an environment which will support and encourage you to continue to believe these things. Light sent works upon the individual, illuminates truth concerning themselves, enables them to see the true nature of their essence, to cast off the illusions of such conditioning projections, whether they come from parents or peers, teachers or friends, society, religion, or politics. Light illuminates through the individual, the world around the individual, so that it can be seen for what it truly is, and transformed through this seeing into something more appropriate and better. The love that accompanies light is the love of the divine that provides the individual with the courage to see the truth about themselves and know that they can draw upon the loving essence of the divine to find the power to change themselves and the world around them. The love that comes with light enables man to know that they are loved by God, and as such, not alone, but always accompanied and held with their parents' care. Ritual. Thank you, Angel of Light. The following then is a ritual of love and light that can be sent to people, places, or situations to aid them when we are unsure of what we should or can do, when healing is not enough, when the problem is so complicated that we do not know where to direct our energies, When the situation seems hopeless, when the individual in question needs a miracle in order to recognize the error of their ways or to be awoken to the beauty within their own soul. Try to obtain a picture of the person or some form of image that represents the place or situation that you would send the love and light to. A clipping from a newspaper, a photograph from a magazine, or simply even the name of the person, place, or situation written on a piece of paper. Have a candle, white, set in a holder, and make sure that you have space and time to complete this ritual without being disturbed. Settle your environment, light some incense, play some music. Make sure that the vibration is light. A high vibrational incense like frankincense or lavender or pine, like sandalwood or jasmine, and ensure that the music is light too, in volume and in its nature. Focus your attention upon the photograph or piece of paper to which you would direct the love and light that you would invoke and muster. Light the candle and gaze a little while upon the light of its flame. Then speak these words. I am the flame of the divine. I am the flame of the goddess and the god. I am their light on earth. It shines through me. Light to illuminate. Light to make things seen and known. Light to guide the way and reveal the truth. I am the flame of the divine. I am the flame of the goddess and the god. I am their light on earth. It shines through me. Light to illuminate. Light to make things seen and known. Light to guide the way and reveal the truth. I am the flame of the divine. I am the flame of the goddess and the god. I am their light on earth. It shines through me. Light to illuminate. Light to make things seen and known. Light to guide the way and reveal the truth. Repeat this invocation 2 more times, and then envision that within the center of your heart, a flame, not dissimilar to the candle flame, burns brightly there. Fold your hands in the traditional prayer position in front of your heart. And as you focus more and more on this flame, let it grow within you. Let it expand. Let it become a column of fire that burns brightly through your being and shines brightly around your form. Its aura and illumination burning and beaming towards, outwards, through and into your aura and into the space around you. Now speak this invocation. the love of God. I am the love of the goddess. Their love made manifest through me. Love to heal, love to reassure, love to realign, love to protect and guide. I am the love of the divine. I am the love of God. I am the love of the goddess. Their love made manifest through me. Love to heal, love to reassure, love to realign, love to protect and guide. I am the love of the divine. I am the love of God. I am the love of the goddess. Their love made manifest through me. Love to heal, love to reassure, love to realign, love to protect and guide. I am the love of the divine. As you speak these words 3 times round in total, the light that shines from the center of your heart becomes imbued with the softest of pale pink glows until you are a living flame of pale pink light. Now direct your thoughts to this person, to this place, to this situation that you would beam this love and light to. See that as your thoughts, your attention is directed to this place, person, or situation, the love and light streams from you towards them. This love and light comes from the divine, expressed through you as the lens through which the energy is focused, via the intent and will. It is limitless. It is infinite. It saturates the person and the situation. It saturates the place with its energy, illuminating, lifting, loving, caring, guiding, and protecting, penetrating deep into the hearts, minds, and spirits of those whom or those within your focus. Let yourself for a little while be lost in this intention. In this visualization, and finally, when the visualization is complete, bring yourself back into your body, into your being, into your normal state of consciousness, allowing the light to return to the flickering candle flame within your heart, and say these words of thanks and prayer. Great and powerful divinity, I thank you for this opportunity to be used in service by the light divine to illuminate my world with love. All praise and blessing be to the divine that is you and that burns in me. Ashe. With this, pinch or snuff out the candle. Put it to one side and use it only for this purpose. Take some time to ground and center yourself and go about your day. End of ritual. Your world is full of misconception, and such misconception exists about me. I am Lucifer, the angel of light, the light bearer, the angel of great brightness, considered in Christian mythology to have been the angel who started the war of angels in heaven and was cast out by Michael into the dark pits of hell. In truth, I was firstborn of all and created from my light, Melchizedek, who would create in turn Michael, the angel of the earthly flame. Rather than being cast out from heaven for my rebellious nature, I was, because of my love for light and for mankind, awarded the great responsibility and joy of monitoring over the light and dark within your dimension in order to ensure that there would always be illumination and hope. Mankind confuses truth, history. History distorts facts, and those who are born in light sometimes are remembered in darkness. Mankind would do well to remember this, that history is not all that we would remember it as being, and that we would do better to focus upon our present than upon a past which is uncertain and forgetful. I am the angel of light, and as such can be called upon to bring light into all situations, to your thoughts, to your feelings, to your work, to your world, to protect, to clarify, to illuminate, to reveal. This is the nature of my essence. This is the nature of my word. In love and truth, I leave you then with this learning as I take my leave. Wow. Wow. I thought that was Archangel Ratziel. Now, I'm realizing in the end of it, I didn't know the reading until I read it. Thank you, Divine Source of all love and all light and all clarity and all wisdom and all truth. Wow. I need to ground myself in this one. This one needs to sink in. well sung, because I already thought I met Archangel Ratziel. And I thought Archangel Ratziel was Lucifer. Boy, was I wrong. That's why we must trust but verify. Seek the knowledge of our own. The seeking of knowledge. The seeking of knowledge. Not anybody else's interpretation. But your own divine intuition of how it sits and how it feels. That does not feel dark. That did not feel heavy or dense. That was honest. That was true. That was light. Thank you, Angel of Light. And thank you, Divine Source, for guiding me to this here and now, to this realization, to this learning in communion. Thank you, my guardian angels, my archangels, my Ori, my Orishas, my ancestors, my spirit guides, my runner guides, my nature guides, my joy guides, my fairies, my ascended masters. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Allah Akbar. What? Wow. There's a lot that we don't know. There is a lot that we will never know. We can never know it all. Oh. But I am loving this learning. Oh. Olúwa mi mo dúpẹ́ o. Ẹlẹ́dàá mi mo dúpẹ́ o. Wow. Wow.